Hi, sorry. What am I using? So Temi is joining us again. I'm adding Temi now, so she's joining.
Hello, Farida.
Temi. Hi, Temi. Okay, so David's mom is back, so I want to add her back so he can finish. I can hear you.
No, I can't. What did you say? Come again. Okay, you can hear me now. What do you want me to do? Yeah, what do you want me to do? Oh, no problem then.
Can you hear me? So I'm going to add David's mom. So he can finish his review.
It's okay.
Okay, so David will be joining us
So
again so that he can finish.
it talks about the woman who was a ferocious health
Hi,
advocate.
David.
She came to the
Sorry you were
village
interrupted.
naturally.
Sorry you were interrupted.
All the villagers had to do was that they had to use
Okay, so you can continue from, you were in chapter 2 where Mama Safety came.
The chief of the village called a meeting with Mama Safety and the villagers. Mama Safety brought a no contact scanner, temperature scanner out of her trolley and wanted to use it to take the temperature of the villagers. But the villagers ran away in fright. Then Mama Safety began to chant and the chief and villagers began to explode in hilarious laughter. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, David. That was a very okay. So Temi's coming back. She's joining us again so that she can do the book performance and we get to hear
Well,
about the book. Hi, Temi. Welcome back.
oh wow, that's nice. Thank you, darling. Thank you, dear.
Okay, so that was his summary. His book review, more like. Okay.
Oh,
He enjoyed
the
the book.
Temi way.
He actually
Okay,
did
before
enjoy the book.
Temi way, you said the Temi way. Everyone, can you clap your hands with me? Let's do this.
Okay, so Temi, it's over to you now
So we
to
do
do a book performance of Mama
what?
Safety
Go
for
go jam
us.
go. What?
The
Go go
Temi
jam
way.
go. What? What?
Yes.
What? What? Let's do this. Wash. I think we are putting soap on our hands together. Wash. Wash. Go go jam
Watch
go.
Go Go Jam Go.
Wash. Go go jam
Go Go
go.
Jam Go. Go Go Jam Go.
Wash.
Go Go Jam Go. Go
Our
Go
teeth
Jam Go.
together. Wash.
Go Go Jam Go.
Go go jam go. And lastly, let's wash the back of our hands together again. Wash. Go go jam go. I believe all the
Go Go
gems are
Jam Go.
running. All right, thank you,
Go
everyone.
Go
So let's
Jam
start.
Go.
Mama Safety in Go Go Germ Go was written by Temiloluwa Adeshina and illustrated by my husband, Francis
Go
Adeshina.
Jam Go.
I would have shown his face, but most times, we don't have, we can't interchange this. But he's done a wonderful job with the illustration. I always say that my husband's illustrations are the wings beneath my writing, and that's the truth. And so when you say someone is the wings beneath your writing, it means that the person is even stronger and better than you. Because I believe that my works or my writings wouldn't come out well except you don't brilliant illustrations on them. And to that, I'm eternally grateful. Thank you, Mr. Francis. God bless you. Okay, so
Yeah.
clouded with a chance of pandemic, an unusual virus appeared for the first time just a few months before the story began. Our story starts in Obun village. Obun means
Thank you, Mr.
dirty,
Francis.
smelly, dirty girl, dirty boy. And I believe I'm not talking to dirty boy or of a dirty girl here today. I'm talking to people that have washed their hands and are clean and are not dirty, like all the characters of the children in this story. And so, the village was so named because it was filthy and the inhabitants were even filthier. Some people called it the cockroach village.
No.
Mind you, this was not how the village had always been called. However, because the old village stank, mostly all its inhabitants were filthy, and people had long since forgotten its real name and only referred to it as Obun. Now, in this village lived 8 friends who were the dirtiest, filthiest, and most smelly children you ever saw. As dirty and as horrid as the people of Obun village, these kids were a dozen times dirtier than the villagers, such that everyone avoided them. A dirty village called Obun. Avoiding 8 dirty children. You can imagine how filthy the children were. There was 9-year-old Yarrow. Yarrow, the yellow-toothed boy. That's Yarrow Yellow, who only brushed once a year at Christmas time. And this was only so that he would be allowed near other people to participate in the festivities and food. Then there was 10-year-old Gola, a grime-loving girl. Yellow-toothed Yarrow, grime-loving Gola, the girl. It had become a playground for cockroaches and mice. There was also Phila, a foul-smelling boy who, like his friend Yarrow, only took his bath and washed his clothes once a year. He was the same age as Yarrow. Birds of a feather always flock together. Yarrow, the yellow-toothed boy, and Phila, the foul-smelling boy, were friends. What kind of friendship is that? There was Nota, a boy who picked his nose at least every few seconds, who would lick the booty from his nose. When he thought no one was looking, he would do like this. Everyone is saying me. So we had all those until they have it. There was Taiwan Kenge. They were 9-year-old identical twins too. The hair on their heads were dirty shade brown. And the twins never, ever washed or combed. Neither did they cut it. If you happened to be beside them, you could see that the hair not only reeked of sweat, they also had brown cross and flakes, which was the tip of a very bad case of dandruff. Okay, because I'm not be showing you pictures, but you need to see all of them. So we have the boogie boy, we have grime loving Gola, and we have Yaro, the yellow tooth boy. So we have all of them, nasty habits we had. Then we have Simbi, whose feet and shoes smelled so bad. You always knew when she was near. Last but by no means least, there was Dende. Dende's nails looked like claws. They were so long and so jetty. All the 8 children were very good friends and they ate and played together. Now let's see how they created a germ star. So that we get this. Okay, so you'll be wondering what happened to their parents. Why are these children so dirty? What happened? Why are the parents not aware of this dirty habit? Well, cleanliness is not a habit everyone possesses. And the parents simply did not care. After all, they had brought up their kids to be comfortable around them. But that's not what the story is about. Today you will see what happens when people come together as one for a good or bad reason. One fateful day, the eight met in their usual place for under the shade of a big mango tree in the village square. Who likes mangoes there? I like mangoes. But I wouldn't take it with the 8 children. I would not take it with the 8 of them. I wouldn't take my mango with 8 dirty children. I would not do that. Okay, so they were eating mangoes and they were popping mangoes. Yara was up the tree throwing mangoes down to Dende and Nota, who gathered the ripe fruits. Soon the team were happily munching their unwashed mangoes. And you know how they will do it? Those mangoes there, the liquid, that juice in the mango, they were licking it. All their dirty knuckles and hands and everything. Now listen to what was buzzing around them. What horrible flies perched around and on the fruit, and the sticky juice dripping down their elbows and corners of their mouths. And as the children were munching the mouth-watering mangoes with their unwashed hands, one terrible inspiration struck. Bad idea. What if we created something with all these flies and lice and germs around us? Dende pop. Wow. It's so cool. I said in unison. Those twins, they like talking together. That's why they always reading each other's minds. So they are identical twins. Well, we'll be so powerful because everyone will be scared of it. Except us. So be dreamily. Yes! Let's do it. The rest of the gang said in excitement, just by excitement. Imagine. All right, everyone, said Gola, taking charge. That grime loving Gola. She likes grime. Here's what we'll do. Everyone line up, and put some of your best food there. So picking up a nearby stone and marking the letter X on the stand. Taiwo and Kennedy went first. Some dandruff and some lies for the super villain gem. The chorus. The dandruff was so much, it formed a small tube on the ground. Nova, the note speaker, came next. He picked up a huge booty out of his nose and dropped it on the hip. Next, he drew a deep breath. and let out an empty stream of gooey water. Simply dusted off some of the scabs and dirt on her feet. Then they donated to the supervillain germ by adding a mountain of thick layers of germ, hiding beneath the overgrown fingernails and toenails. Bella had some dirt in her pockets from the food in her room, which included some mouse feces, rotten food. These two joined the heap. Killer and Yarrow finally contributed there. Yarrow spat a big glob from his smelly mouth on the floor. Killer did the same. Then they joined hands over it and began to chant. Death from up and death from down, virus from all around the town. We dirty aid have come around, on whom all dead and food is found. And by the time we come to it, let a supervillain be found. Now let's proceed to count, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they mentioned the number 8. Some breeze blew from the Middle East over the pile, and it wound around and round and around and began to take form.
6.
The supervillain grew loud and germs oozed out of its smelly mouth. It was the vilest thing to behold. We need to find a name for him, Yarrow suggested. I know! Let's call him the Germ Star. From words, gem, and monster. All the kids liked the name. We are your bosses, and you do whatever we tell you to do, they say. And that was how all the germs in the children's body came into one big loop to form the gracefully looking Germster. But that's not the end of it. It will be. Now listen. Growl. The strange growl attracted the village folk. But the more the people got together, the more the germs in the droplets multiplied in the air, till the size of the germster multiplied, and billions to zillions of tiny germstars formed a gigantic dinosaur-looking creature. They were shocked. The creature then opened his big smelly mouth, oozing with germs, slopping thick liquid smelly juice, and everyone with droplets of germs and virus. The old village watch repairer was walking past when he saw the strange creature. He fainted at the sight. More village folks rushed out of their houses to investigate the strange growling sound. Passers-by stared in open-mouthed shock. Come on, what this? Frozen in place except for Iya Alago, a woman who sold medicinal herbs and concoctions. She charged towards the children bravely. But she was caught unawares as the gems started firing tons of gems straight at her. Splat, 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 splat. Even the children were surprised. They didn't know their pets could do that. Other village folk who gathered nearby began muttering to each other as they summed up courage, pounced on the 8 of them. We're coming to get you. We're coming to get you. We were almost reaching the children. Suddenly, Tyler said, "This pass, everyone." "No!" cried the others. But it was too late. Thinking the command was meant for it, the gemster proceeded to self-destruct its fragments, and it exploded in the air in different directions, hitting all the 6 villages in Obu village. Let me tell you about Obu now, if you've never heard about Obu village. Obu is a small village. It is surrounded by 6 other small villages, all situated in the valley called Iroko. Within days, the bystanders that had seen the gem star fell sick and infected everyone that came in contact with them. The other 6 villages were affected too. The 7 barriers called for a meeting of all the community leaders and the policemen to find a way to stop the same illness from spreading. People complained of dry cough, chest pain, headache, and sore throats. Scientists and researchers in the Iroko Valley tried to find out what type of virus it was, but they did not succeed. The virus spread to everyone, including the children who had created the gem star. When it seemed all hope was lost one fine afternoon, a loud clanging noise shattered the silence of the troubled village. A middle-aged woman with neatly woven hair and a pair of glasses walked into the village, assessing her surroundings grimly. Oh, what dirty environment is this? Such filth and grime. Mama Temi had come to the rescue, but we are not sure. That's the beautiful looking lady there. That's Mama Safety. Now, the woman was Mama Safety, the ferocious safety advocate. The people got to know her as Mama Safety, but only a few believed in her safety. Mama Temi was an attractive middle-aged widow as a public health officer and retired nurse. She knew more than 1,001 safety tips, which she taught in different communities every week. There was no doubt as to why she had come, and she addressed the gathering. Now, you know Mama Safety, she likes dishing out lots of safety tips. If you stand in her presence, and give you like 50 safety tips all at once, and you wonder, where do I start from? So she said, people of our village and the Iroko Valley, I'm here to help you fight the virus. But I will need you to work with me if you are going to defeat this thing. The people were hopeful and they were ready to try anything at all to get rid of the virus, and they patiently waited to see what Mama Temi would do. You know, I'm a retired nurse and public health worker. Most people call me Mama Safety. The solution to this pandemic is here in my trolley. Here with me, I have bottles of hand sanitizer, hand washing soap, and of course, nose mask to protect you from the germs. The people murmured and were doubtful. Who is this woman? Where's she coming from? Chief Kotoko looked at her. How is this useful? What are you talking about? Hand sanitizers. Face mask. Me? Or this village? We've not heard of such a thing before. Mama Safety just looked at them patiently and said, these are tools to fight the virus. Mama Safety replied. She lifted a no-contact temperature scanner out of her trolley and walked towards the chief, holding it in the air as she read its temperature. This will tell me if you have a temperature from a fever, she explained to him. And she waved it at the village folks, asking for more volunteers. I need volunteers, anyone there. Let me see whether you have temperature. Let's just see whether the virus, you've been infected with the virus. I'm putting it at them. You know what the crowd do? More. What is cheese? Run for your life. It's just a temperature, you guys. It's a temperature scanner. He shouted after them. As the crowd dispersed, the chief summoned all the labor union presidents, the transport union heads, the national union of teachers, the heads of the religious bodies, the Yalojas, and the Association of Traders to an emergency meeting with Mama Safety. He sent for the remaining 6 people of the Iroko Valley too. Call them, come. I have heard something new. You need to hear it too. At the meeting, Mama Safety advised them on cleanliness and habits they must do so that they can enforce safety in the environment. She said, you must start having daily baths and keep your surroundings clean. Then she started a chant with her gun. With her gun. Okay, I think that she was holding the temperature scanner. Just the temperature scanner. The what? Go. Mama said in Go Go Germ Go. Go Go Germ Go. Okay. So she took up a chant with her gun.
Sorry, Temi,
And she
somebody's
said,
asking the name of the story.
now listen to me. I'll just
The
tell you what
title
she
of the
said.
story, the
And
name
then
of
we'll
the
do a
book
bit of
is,
chant.
someone asked the name of the book.
She said,
Mama Safety
close
in
the
Go
school.
Go Germ.
She said, close the market. She said, close the mosque. Close down the churches. Listen to me. Your companies, close them down. Only get the streets. Ban all means of transportation. No more parties and cinemas. Lastly, stay at home. She now began with her gong. Now her gong always says, go 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 go. And the meaning of her go 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 go, she uses this local gong, the African gong. And the meaning of the gong is just simply what? Go go germ go. Go go germ go. Go Go Germ Go, wash. Go Go Germ Go, wash. Go Go Germ Go. So let's do it together. Wherever you are, in your kitchen room, wherever in your bedroom, continue just do simply. Everyone come and help me. Let's do wash. Go Go Germ Go, wash. Go Go Germ Go, wash. Go wash. Wash. Close the school. Close the school. Stay at home. Close the mosque. Close
Go
the
Germ
shop.
Go. Go
Stay
Go
at
Germ
home.
Go.
No more
Go Go
cinema.
Germ Go.
No
Go
more
Go Germ
market.
Go. Go Go
Stay
Germ
at
Go. Go Go Germ Go.
home.
Go Go Germ Go. Go Go Germ Go. Go Go Germ
Everyone
Go.
looked at her.
Go Go
Is
Germ
this
Go.
woman in her normal
Go
senses?
Go Germ Go. Go Go
Is
Germ
she
Go.
okay?
Go Go
Is that what
Germ Go.
asked her?
Go Go Germ Go.
Imagine what
Go
it
Go
would do.
Go Go
Everyone
Germ Go.
began to do this.
Go Go Germ Go.
Laugh with me, please. Laugh. Laugh. That's so ridiculous. Hey, hey, hey. Ha, 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 ha. Yaloja, she calls the other woman or the other women. Stop. They retied their wrappers. All the chicks look at themselves. You know how we always pass our hearts together. Don't mind how. And then the transport union and the traders union head, they exploded with helpless laughter. Oh my God, tears were rolling down their cheeks. Every person in the whole laughed as in they were so hysterical about it. Okay, settle down. When Chikotoko noticed that, Mama Sepi was very annoyed. I'm telling you serious matter. You guys are laughing. Mama Sepi did not even laugh. When he saw that, she was really, really annoyed. He said, okay, you guys now. Settle down, everybody. Settle down. Listen. You can understand. She told Mama Sepi, you can understand that this is the first time my people are hearing of such a cure for a virus, slaughtering people like chicken. We are sorry, oh. It's strange, my people. So how will all these things that you have brought, sanitizer or sanitary mask, how can all these things, hey, that thing you are pointing at us like a gun, how will all these things, how will they help now? They asked. Mama Safety looked at them and she said, it's not a cure, but it can prevent further spread of the germs. She explained.
And
She
was
picked up her gong and started her chant all over again. And this time around, she said, washing with soap often prevents the spread of germs. Wipe surfaces and use hand sanitizer to kill the germs. Avoid shaking of hands and paws to stop the spread of the virus of the germ. Maintain at least 2 meters of physical distance between yourself and the next person. And this is what she said. You've never heard of that before. Now listen to me, everybody. She said, we will do another Go Go Germ Go again. Another chance. Are you ready? Wash with soap. You tell wash, Go Go Germ Go. Now listen. Wash with soap to prevent the germs. Wash, Go Go Germ Go. You see my hand now, Papa. Go Germ Go. Go Go Germ Go. Go Go Germ Go. Go Go Germ Go. Wash with soap. Wash surfaces. Don't shake hands. Maintain physical distance. Wash with soap.
okay.
Surfaces.
So Go Go
Don't
Germ
shake
Go.
hands.
Go Go
Don't
Germ
hurt
Go.
anybody.
Go Go
Maintain
Germ Go.
your distance.
Go Go Germ Go.
Don't go to anyone's house. Don't
Go
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 to
Germ
school.
Go. Go Go
Listen to
Germ Go.
me.
Go
Take
Go
away the
Germ Go.
germs.
Go
What
Go
did I
Germ
say?
Go. Go
What
Go
did I
Germ
say?
Go. Go Go
Listen
Germ
to me.
Go.
It's
Go Go
better to be
Germ
safe
Go.
than
Go Go Germ Go.
sorry.
Go Go Germ Go.
Hmm.
Go Go Germ
All
Go.
the chiefs looked at
Go
her.
Go Germ Go. Go Go Germ Go.
Hey,
Go
what is
Go
this
Germ
woman
Go.
saying again?
Go Go Germ Go.
I should not hug my
Go
child
Germ Go.
again. I should
Go
not hug
Go
Chief
Germ
Bala.
Go.
Chief Ige should not hug Chief
Go Go
Kotoko.
Germ Go.
Hey,
Go Go
what kind
Germ.
of trick? I don't even understand. And so the chiefs compared together for a while. Soon Chief Kotoko stood up and straightened his discolored traditional robes and addressed Mama Safety. That will be okay for now. We'll discuss and let you know what we decide. We, the chiefs of the Roko Valley. You can go. We'll get back to you. Mama Safety packed her things. You know, our African proverb says that it is better to be safe than sorry. But you know that what an elder sees climbing a tree, even if a child climbs a tree or climbs 50 trees from today to tomorrow, the child will never see it. A bell will never be rang in the marketplace without a warning. A stitch in time says 9. Will the people of Iroko Valley accept Mama Safety or will they chase her away? What will happen to Yaro, Cindy, Gola, Taye Kende, Kende? What are their names again? Tell me. If you remember, I have 2 more. Yaro, Simbi, Gola, Taye Kende, Dende, Kila. What will happen to the rest of them? If the germs that really splattered them with its virus, what will happen to them? You need to get a copy of the book so that you can know what actually happened to the Iroko Valley. Did all the people die?
Who else again?
What happened to them? Were they safe?
Fila, yes.
Did all the 7 chiefs of the valley, did they accept Mama Safety's technique? But one thing I know about Mama Safety is an accident will not come without having a bell tied around its neck. She has come to the village to warn them. Will they heed our warning? You can send for her again to come to meet them. But one thing I can tell you, Mama Safety went to the marketplace. She went to the schools. Was she disgraced? What kind of strange techniques does a woman have for a village going through a pandemic? Get a copy of Mama Safety. We have so much in it. Get okay. We have the link. We have e-copies at literature. Karina will give us the link after for everyone who wants to get. Yeah, it's just 2,000 naira to download a
Yeah.
full copy of the book. I get so many facts, so
So
much
Temi, people
to
are asking
do,
where they can get it.
workbooks embedded in it, and working techniques, and so many things accessible. What happened at last? But what I know is Mama Teti keep
I'll
shouting,
share
what?
the link.
Go go Germ Go, what? Go go Germ Go, what? The germs will be free from the world, not even only in the local valley. So all the germs, the entire world is free. She will keep her shout, go go germ go, ringing her agogo.
Go Go
She's
Germ Go.
tying it about.
Go Go Germ
Send
Go.
all the germs to go. Let me show you how to come out. Yeah,
The entire
this
world.
is it. Yes, this is Mama Safety. Yeah, so she's still shouting until the world is totally free of the germs. She will not stop. She'll be carrying her guns about. Till all children learn to wash their hands. Till all children learn not to keep claws and nails. Till all children learn to keep their feet safe. Till we have beautiful rooms, no dirty room. Mama Teti will keep shouting, what? Go go Germ Go. Go go Germ Go. Stay at home. Go go Germ Go. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you, Temi. Fantastic. So I'm going to share a link.
No
I'll
worry, we're going to
share
have ad
a
copies.
link that has where you can get it.
And then
It's they're ebooks for now, Okada books and Literature. So I'll share the links so you can just buy it straight from there. It's a copy is 2,000 naira. Thank you,
Now,
Temi.
I told you that.
So
Thanks to
Temi,
Mr. Francis.
quickly, Bookom Cafe doesn't
Mr.
have it
Francis
yet. They're just e-copies for now.
is my publisher. He's my illustrator. And I always say
Hard
that
copy
he's the wind
eventually,
in
yes.
all
We
my
have hard
stories. So he
copies.
came up with the song. We're actually looking for a
Okay, so
song.
Temi, let me just quickly ask you some questions.
And
How did you come up
we
with
had
the
a team,
songs
but he just
for the
came out
book?
with just do what she let them go. And the funny thing is, I always say that he's the one that makes me come up with
Okay.
the titles of the stories. I always have the story. I will just say, what suitable title is this? He's a brand consultant. So he put the title to the story. So it was Mr. Francis Adeshina. I came up with the song. And he also came up with the title. Although we don't wanted to have nanny safety before nanny safety, but we needed something more. So maybe I came up with Mama.
Yeah.
Like and so on. And that was how it stuck. So he gave us the name. Mr. Francis gave us Go Go Germ Go.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
The writing. The truth is, I normally, because I'm blessed with a husband that does illustrations, I just create stories.
Okay. And then
So
the
I don't always
illustrations,
have
did you have an
a
idea what kind of
print or
illustrations
whatever.
you wanted? Because the
This is how the
illustrations
illustration
are,
comes to go.
like you said,
But I
the
would
wings
give
to
you my
to the
advice. Oh, it would
writing.
be
Did you
fun
have
to
an
have the
idea or was
children
all
this.
Mr.
It
Francis
would be fun
making?
to have a scene to do this. I don't know how he does it, but he just brings up something. I was like, oh, this makes it more interesting to the children. Why don't you add this? But he just does it. I don't even know how you do it, but at the end of the day, it's always comes out. So thank God for him. Like for the book to come out during this COVID time, he didn't sleep. He was like for 2 whole weeks, kind of back to back, and it was really, really tough. Imagine you telling somebody to do a chapter book illustrated
Okay.
a chapter book, not a
Thank
picture
God
book.
for him. Exactly, because he did a
Let me tell you,
fantastic job. The
before
illustrations are
before we came up with the story,
beautiful.
I had written a book
So,
called
guys,
Nanny like 3 years or 4 years before. And you know, I told you, I think I sent you a WhatsApp message. I said, in this COVID time, I would like to do something that relates. And maybe I could jot up the book. So when I took the book, I didn't know how I was going to do to relate with this COVID period. And so he just said that,
yes,
he told me, he said, not all those your chapter books, they're always too much. He said, do a
yeah,
picture book. I said, I've heard, I'll do a picture book.
yeah,
And you know me now, Temi doesn't do picture book. Fair right, you know. I did
yeah.
like 4 pages to be candid of A4. Before I knew it, I sent it out. But every book you write, you need to send out to people to assess for you. I sent out, I
Too
have an
long.
editor, I have many editors. I sent out an editor, I sent out to this, I sent out to this. I allowed my children to read. My children always read, they always like first take that. And they were like, oh, mom, it's boring, it's this, it's that. Oh, so I went back to the drawing board. And so, let's put this, let's put it, let's put it, let's put it. Before we knew it,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
became, after illustrations, don't much now, you children, so I don't scare you. Don't much. Very much. I think the first I gave you 60, but it has lots of illustrations. And that was how the picture book became a chapter book. So maybe one day I'll write a picture story.
Mhm. Yes, it has lots of illustrations. maybe, maybe finally
One thing
you
about
give us
children's books is,
a picture book. So if we
if
have
you
any
know that all
questions,
the books
please,
I've ever
now is the
written,
time
I've never created something
to
so
type
vile
it
like
here
this.
so that Temi can
But the truth,
answer them.
the truth of the
How were you
matter
able to
is,
think of
what
the gem star? How were
coronavirus
you able to
has
make it so
done
vile?
to the
Because
world
reading
at
it
large
alone is like,
is
ew.
more than this vile or whatever little gems that we created. When I went, or when I started this book, I had to think about
Mm-hmm.
something. How can I write a safety book, a health book that will cause children to pay attention, or that will cause the world to pay attention to our healthy habits? I needed to write something that will cause people to pay attention. I saw so many health safety tools, so many safety books, and I found out that they only give you techniques of clean your hands, wash your hands. They were too monotonous for a children's book. Children's books need to be dramatic. Children's books need to
Mm-hmm.
keep the child focused every chapter of the story. Even if it's so vile, they will like to see what happened at the end. And so that was where the concept came from. Create a gem star. Now remember, the children created germs. Collection of germs turn to a gem star.
Yeah,
But a gem
exactly.
star cannot inflict people with virus unless you don't wash your hands often, unless you have dirty habits. So we need to create a story that will cause people to pay attention to their healthy habits. And coronavirus is
Yeah.
everywhere, COVID-19. We had so many safety tips. How many people are paying attention to the safety tips? If you go to some communities today, they'll tell you that COVID-19 does not exist. Some people don't lie. So we needed a book that could wake up people, wake up, things are happening. And that was where the extreme concept of the gender came from. That's something that will cause people to know that people is real.
That's true.
So you need to create some extreme African books so that
Does not
people will know that
exist.
you need to pay
Exactly.
attention to healthy tips. That was the reason. You need to that chance. What Go Go Germ Go, Go Go Germ Go. You won't forget in a while.
Okay, awesome. Because I don't think I will forget that gem star in a long time. It's
Fun.
in my brain.
The chance of balls. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Exactly. So, do we have any questions for Temi? We can send it. So, Temi, from your writing, I can tell that you are a reader. When chapter 1, I saw Cloudy with a Chance
As a
of
child, let me start with African
Pandemic,
books.
and I
As
was
a
like,
child, let me
maybe
tell you
Temi
something.
has
As a
read
child,
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball.
I read all the books in
Yes.
my mother's
So, do
library
you
in
have
school.
any
My mom
favorite,
was a
any
vice
authors that
principal.
inspire you? So, for
And so,
children who are here,
let me start with
who
that
are
story. I think
interested
I
in
said this
writing,
story.
are there any authors that inspire you that they can
I
check
said it.
out?
I said,
Yeah.
one time, way back when I was 8 years old, since my mom was the vice principal at CAD Academy, the library in their school needed a renovation. So there were over 5,000 books. And they brought that book, those books, to my mom's bedroom. So we were living at a quarters in Ibadan, and where is Lamele in Ibadan. So we're living at Jericho, at Yolamaja Avenue. So my mommy's bedroom, like a football field, very big, very massive. Those old houses that they built without thinking of space. So they brought everything. As a child, by the time I was
Wow.
8, you won't believe it, by the time I was 10, I was reading Nancy Drew series. I read all the series of Famous Five. I read all these, I read classics, Mind Boy. I read Wale Soyinka's, what's this, Something Men and Horses. I read Wide as a child. I read magazines, not my age. Not to talk of all these people my love, letters. So I read Wide as that was when I knew Kola Onodipe. Kola Onodipe was my best story writer as a child. Kola Onodipe, Mabel Sheldon. Kola Onodipe wrote at that time The Pot of Gold, Binta, My Beautiful Daughter, The Sweet Mother.
Yeah.
I read them at a tender age. I read Wide.
Yeah.
Wide, I mean Wide. Fast back, or let me say fast forward to when I got to secondary school. I was a librarian. I was a library prefect. I'll cast things on assembly. So I don't know, fate or something. But by the time I got to university, the truth is I wasn't writing anymore. I read economics. So it wasn't something I caught out to do. I wanted to work in a bank. I wanted to work in a bank. That was my dream. I wanted to be like Movia. I read the biography of Osubashi Gomi Balogun when I was 211. And I said to myself, I would be like Osubashi Gomi Balogun. I read his autobiography. It was under my pillow for like a week. I was dreaming about Osubashi Gomi Balogun of FCMB. So I had those dreams in me. I wanted to be a banker, start a bank. I studied Movia as I was in 300 level. But by the time I had gotten to university to get a job and all that, long story, don't let me share that full story today. But I knew that God was telling me to do something for children. So I didn't have a background in English, if you ask me. But he told me, God told me I'd given me a gift. And that gift was to write for children. And until the day I put pen to paper, I never wrote a child's book. Although as a teacher, I've been writing. I would show my HODs, my books, and they'll be like, wow, that's nice, biography is good. I thought biography for children. Until the day I was confident enough to write my first book, Happy Jackie. From Happy Jackie, I wrote Bantu. Happy Jackie was finished today. I wrote Bantu, Bully. I wrote 3 series, although they're not out. And I've written so many, I can't count. But let me tell you, foreign authors that inspire me. I have so many books by David Williams. I have almost all David Williams, one of my favorite authors. I love Francisca Simon. I think I've read almost all her books. I have Elizabeth Adami. Most of you know Elizabeth Adami, but her pen name is yes. Geronimo Stilton. That's her pen name. Her real name is Elizabeth Adami. So I read wide. Till date, I still develop books. The funny thing is, if you ask me, if I want to write a book today, I can read 10 books on that topic before I start writing. And you know the reason? Yes. I look for e-books. I look for audio books. The reason is I must outdo any author that's written on that topic. So if I have not done my research, I don't put pen to paper. So I think I've introduced some of my authors to children.
Are you serious? I get you.
Okay, so So my tip to children is find out what works for you. What do
Yeah.
you like reading?
Okay, so do
Not
you have
many
any
at
tips
times
for children
you
to
want children to
encourage
read
them to
well.
read? Any
You
tips
need
that
to
you want
let
to
them
leave them
find
with to encourage
their
them to
best
read,
system.
especially during this lockdown?
Let them find. There are lots of genre. Lot. Is it thriller? Is it fantasy? Is it romance? Is it adventure? Is it biography? What works for you? Is it comics? What is your job? Okay, 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 okay. Oh, I finished it.
Temi, there's a
So
comment
thank you
here.
forever. No,
There's a
keep it
comment
up.
here.
Keep it up.
I,
Keep it
I
up.
think
Keep it up. Keep it
this
up.
is Doyin's daughter. So she said she has finished her
See, I wish
first
I had
book.
that chance when I was your
She's
age.
8, I believe, and she has finished her first book. It's called Besties
You
Forever. So
must.
she just typed that as a
You
comment
must.
in here. She's not finished yet, but
Those were
working
things we
on it.
missed at our age. My mom would say I used to talk too much.
Yes,
At that time, I'll stay in front of the mirror and
exactly.
I'll
Keep
wear my
it up.
scarf, be doing so much in front of the mirror. And you hear you talk too much, go and sit down. But men, we have more
Exactly. She
opportunities
hasn't
now.
published yet, but she has finished it. Well
Keep
done.
writing, keep writing, and make sure you finish it. Okay, so find out what you like best. That's to be a super reader. First of all, start with what you like best. If it's comics, read a lot of comics. Now, I
Exactly.
don't mean bad stuff. I read only good books, goods that have positive values in them. That's what I
Okay, so
read.
please
And I
go
only
on.
write books with
Continue.
positive values too. So make sure that you read those first. Then you now have to go out of your comfort zone. You need to read wide, read everywhere, read in the bedroom, read in the toilet, read when you are in the sitting room. In fact, I would say spend more time with a book than with a TV. Just read and read and read. Now, the essence of reading is this. Now, reading opens a window to you that you never thought existed before. Yeah, I told you about my experience as a child. All the books I'm writing today came from my experience in childhood. When I was in secondary school, EGCO, to be precise, when I was librarian, every Saturday, when my mates were busy having fun, I would go to the library and I would take newspapers of the week for the week because the librarian will cast news on assembly on Monday. And my friends will call me different kind of names, Kuko, Bono. Are you the only one? Some people make jest of me, but I didn't mind. But today I'm writing for children. So you never know where this will take you to. Read wide. Reading opens a world of impossible to you. Is it Dr. Seuss that said that reading takes you everywhere where you never dreamed you could go before? I've gone to different countries of the world, even if I've not been there physically, but I've gone in a book. Reading takes you on an adventure. So make sure you read. Then what reading does for you is it helps you discover yourself. It helps you to know your potentials. Reading opens a window in your brain that makes you think ahead of your age. It makes you think ahead of your age. Trust me. It makes you focused. Bullies don't read. I've written about bullies before. Bullies, in fact, at a time when we had those riots and all that, people didn't steal the books at was it at 10 or was it when we buy clothes? Or I don't know. The books were still there. Now, tout don't read. Have this at the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Readers are leaders. Warren Buffett as a child, or even till when he's grown now, says that he reads, I think, up to 50 pages every day. So also is Bill
So the
Gates.
books were still
So
there.
also is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, before he died, read the Bible from back to back, back to back, to back. And then Can I
True.
tell you more? Oprah Winfrey started reading at the age of 3. Her grandmother typically taught her to read. And so this Oprah Winfrey had a book club. Oprah Winfrey is one of the well-read women I know. I can begin to tell you so much. Is it I like it herself? Readers are leaders. True, we say that, but I've experienced it. Reading makes you focused. It makes that child who is everywhere settle down. So start early with your child. Why? It opens a world of
Yeah.
possibilities to you. Let me see. It's Lindsay. Who's that? Bookie board. I didn't know Bookie board, but it's very good to tell me her name. As in the name that we used to bear back
Temi,
then.
you have a schoolmate here, and she said she went to FGC. What set were you? Bookie board.
So I feel like Mama takes you. I feel like Mama takes you. Okay. Are you a boy or a girl? Let's start from that.
Okay, then somebody said she needs help with oh, someone,
Let's start from that. You're a boy or a
Temi.
girl?
Someone said she
You're a
needs
girl or a
reading.
boy?
Come on. Now we need to diagnose.
Tell me what you want. Yeah. Yeah. And then start with
There's something you
books.
said that I
Picture
really
books.
want to emphasize. Start with what you love.
Yeah, Secret
Most
7.
times
That's
we
the font
complain
of the
that
Secret
children
7.
are
I
not reading
love Secret
because we
7 too.
haven't found that book that
I
they
love Secret
actually
7 too.
like, and so we're giving them what they don't like. So I'm discouraging them at the
Bukola
same time. So
Awobode.
find what it is
Oh,
that
the
the
name
kinds of books they
sounds
like and
familiar.
start with that.
I was in
Okay, she has entered her name.
97 set. The name sounds familiar, that's true. I was in 97 set. So hi, your Fego, for your everything, or your
Temi, her name is
I agree to
Bukola Awobode.
yeah. I want to know how to okay, he hates reading. Temiloluwa, sing. I love it from the bottom of my heart. And I would like you to start with picture books. Picture books are not much.
Temi,
They're not
thank you
many.
very much.
They're like 10
Okay,
books,
Shemilore, David
12
Afolaya.
books. Before I said 10 books,
Shemilore is the one that
10
said
pages,
he
12
hates
pages.
reading.
Start with that. As small as any type of picture book you like, start with them. I know mommy will help you. Then you can do audio books too. It's good to listen to them. You know
Now,
why?
wow.
So that whatever you want to become in life, if it's an engineer, if it's a doctor, whatever you want to become. Okay.